Stand with your feet a few inches apart and then raise your arms up and lean back as far as you can comfortably. Slowly return to the standing position. Now drop your chest and your head towards your thighs with your hands behind your back, fingers clasped together. As you hold this position, try to gently lift your hands up towards the ceiling, opening up your shoulders in the process. You should feel the stretch in the front of your shoulders as well as the back of your legs. Now bring your right leg back and place your knee gently on the mat. Now raise your right arm up towards the ceiling. Reach towards the left a little to deepen the stretch in your lats. Now see if you can drop that right hip down a little to deepen the stretch there. Now shift back until you're sitting on your right heel with the left leg straight out in front. Drop your chest towards your thigh as far as you can go comfortably. Now bring your right knee towards your chest, shifting your right foot towards the middle of the mat. Walk both hands out in front of you as you gently rest your weight onto your right hip. Now we're going to repeat those 3 stretches on the opposite side. Now come up onto your hands and knees. Now raise your right arm up and out towards the ceiling, opening up your chest and rotating your torso. Lower your right arm and bring it under your chest towards the left with your palm up. Gently press your chest and torso down towards the floor so that you can feel a deeper stretch in the back of your right shoulder. Now come back up onto your knees and repeat those last 2 stretches on the opposite side. Come back onto all fours, then lift up your heels and place your toes on the mat. Lift up your knees and then push your shoulders away from your hands, gently pressing your heels into the mat. Focus on stretching your calf muscles and at the same time, try to keep pushing your shoulders away from your hands to deepen the stretch in your upper back. Lower your knees and shift them back a little bit. Sink your hips down and lift up your chest and your chin towards the ceiling. If you clench the muscles in your glutes, it will minimize the stress in your lower back and help you increase the stretch in your abdominals. Focus on lifting up your chest and pushing your shoulders down and back. Now kneel and place your right knee in front of your left thigh so the back of that right knee is resting against it. As you shift your weight back, you should feel a deep stretch in the left side of that left hip. I typically only do that one side because my left hip tends to be tighter than the right, but you can repeat it on the opposite leg if you need to. Now lie flat on your back. Now try to get that left leg as straight as you can as you bring the left foot towards you. If you're not that flexible, rather than grab your foot, place your hands behind your left calf muscles and pull the leg towards you. As I'm performing this stretch, I like to place my hand on my right thigh and press it down a little bit. It helps increase the stretch in my hips. Now relax that left leg and bend the knee. Place your right palm on the left thigh just above the knee and place your left palm on the floor with your arm out to the side. Gently pull your left knee over your right leg towards the floor. You should feel a deep stretch in your left hip and thigh. Now repeat the hamstring and hip stretch on the opposite leg. Now sit up and scoot your hips forwards a little. Lift your legs up and over your head using your hands to support your torso. As your flexibility increases, you'll be able to hold this stretch with your hands on the floor. This will help you also stretch your shoulders while you're stretching your neck and upper back. Gently roll as you lower your hips and place your legs straight out in front of you. Slide back a little and then reach towards your feet. Gently lower your shoulders and chest towards your thighs. Now sit up and open your legs, feeling the stretch in your inner thighs. Place your right elbow on the inside of your right thigh and then raise your left arm up and over towards the right, feeling that stretch in your upper back on the left side. If you place your fingers on your left rib cage, you can pull down a little bit and it helps you increase the stretch in that left side. Try to bring that left hand towards your right foot. Now repeat that same stretch on the opposite side. Come back to the center and lower your chest towards the floor. You can place your hands on your feet or the inside of your thighs to increase the stretch in your inner thighs. Push your hips back to increase the stretch. And that's it, you're all done. Perform these stretches daily and you'll see your flexibility increase dramatically over the next few weeks.